We're out here today on location with Garry and Al from Sketchbook Media. They've been giving us a good behind the scenes look at the TV series The Hook and the Cook. Can you tell us a little bit about the show, guys?
Sure, it's a lifestyle show based around fishing and cooking, and stars a professional fisherman, Scotty Lyons, and a chef, Paul Breheny. And it's all about sourcing seafood for consumption.
That's great. So there's only two of you, obviously, in the production team. How do you guys manage to film the show, do the audio? Have you got a dedicated audio guy between the two of you, or?
It's like
Him.
Both pointing the other way.
Yeah, that's right. It's basically a case of whatever we can do at the time. So most of the time we keep the boom mic mounted. We do have times when only one of us are filming and the other will operate the boom, just so we can control the sound a bit better. And then we'll swap that role sometimes. Other times we're both operating, running and gunning with the boom mic on the camera. Mm-hmm. And as a backup, we then also run lapels.
Right on.
So we tend to have a lot of stuff where we can just fix it and run with it.
Yeah, so it's all kind of a bit of a juggling act between, you know,
Sure.
the video and making sure that the audio is just right all the time. What are the main kind of challenges that you guys find out on the water? I can't imagine it's easy to record the video and the audio while you're squashed onto a little boat or something. Like, how do you guys go about actually recording as you're fishing and things like that?
One thing would be the wind. I think often it's trying to work with the winds and find ways, like the big socks and things, to reduce that and minimise the impact of wind noise, and also other ambient noises to try and isolate our subjects so that we are getting what we need to get. And also I think too, sometimes on the boat, it's not like we're interviewing, like an interview like this where you've got the subject pinned down, they're moving around, there's action happening, they could turn their back on you, and then you've lost them if you're just relying on the shotgun for them. So sometimes you need to have the lapel or something on as well to make sure you're getting clean audio.
What model camera is it that you're running?
We've got the XF305s Canons. For us, particularly with running and gunning, it's like we just need flexibility and versatility. We need to be able to actually adjust shots, zoom in really quickly, all that sort of stuff. And DSLRs still don't quite cut it for us in terms of they don't give us that speed and flexibility. DSLRs are great if we've got a fixed setup, but out on the boat, when you're just trying to get into shot, get the exposure right really quickly, but also having all the inputs on board, because to operate the camera and run with a digital recorder, all that sort of stuff, you just have too much stuff around you. So you have to be able to actually contain it all pretty much on one unit as much as you can. Yeah,
that's it. So keeping it all as simple as possible so that there's less syncing later on and whatnot. So what would you guys like to ideally see, you know, in the future with film kind of gear and audio gear?
I think flexibility is always the biggest thing. The ability to just get results fast. And I think one thing that we've noticed even in the last few years, we did the first pilot 4 years ago, and the technology wasn't quite as good as it is now. So we were using a particular Sennheiser boom mic, and whilst it was great for a controlled environment, out in this environment it just wasn't forgiving. So it wasn't getting what we needed. And so when the NTG3 came out, it just offers us a lot more flexibility. It's more forgiving, and so when people turn, you just don't have as many problems. Yeah,
right on. So other than the you know, the NTG3, if people are moving away, you rely on the lapel mic, and then you mix it in later on in the studio, or? Yeah.
Well, we've done a few episodes where it was just the G3. It was like that's all we used, and it worked really well. And then in post, you just have to adjust audio levels. But we've found combining the lapel with it, you just get a nice coverage across everything.
That's great. Well, thanks a lot for your time, guys. I've had a great time today, you know, seeing how it all works, and it's been great, you know, getting to check out the set.
Cheers, Ryan. Yeah,
thanks a lot.
No Cheers. Thanks. Cheers.
That reel normally sounds crap, but it's just the Røde microphones making it sound good.
Before I start gabbling on.